Females, however, remain with their mother's pack for life. It's a harsh world for the male pups. Many die while on their own. In fact, only around 50% of them survive to adulthood. Yes, you have a question?
Yes, Professor Kirk.
Okay, what is this about? This is about what? The mating habits, how they mate, all right? And what else? How much young they produce, all right? And how long they stay with their pack. As for their mating habits, females tend to select one male and mate with him for several years. As for, that means talking about, all right? Their mating habits. What does mate mean? Mate means to have sex, to produce young, okay? Mating habits. What's a habit? Habit is the things that you do often or regularly, alright? Females tend to select one male. Select means what? Choose, alright? Choose one male and mate with him for several years. But they're not always monogamous. What does monogamous mean? Monogamous means having sex with only one partner, alright? What does mono mean? Mono means one, alright? What is the opposite of mono? Poly means many, alright? Okay. Nor do male and female coyotes form bonds for life as wolves do. What does nor mean? Nor. Nor means not either. You understand? Form bonds for life as wolves do. Form bonds. What does form mean? Form means make a shape, right? Form bonds. What's a bond? Bond is sticking together, joining, okay? Or having close connection, okay? Coyotes mate in the early spring and bear litters with anywhere from 1 to 19 pups. They mate in the early spring and bear litters. What does bear mean? Bear means give birth. Do you understand? Bear litters. What is a litter? Litter is the group of animals from one mother at the same time. Do you understand? Okay. Anywhere from 1 to 19 pups. What does that mean, anywhere from 1 to 19? That means any number from 1 to 19, alright? Pups. What's a pup? Pup is a young dog or other animals such as seals, alright? 6, however, is the average number. What does however mean? However means like but. But the average is 6. Coyotes reach maturity rapidly and evidenced by the fact that males often leave the pack when they're anywhere from 6 to 9 months old. Coyotes reach maturity rapidly. What does reach mean? Reach means to stretch and touch is reach. Reach maturity means get to the maturity, alright? What is maturity? Maturity is the state of being an adult or being fully grown, okay? Rapidly, what does that mean? Rapid means fast, okay? So they get become grown up fast. Males often leave the pack when they're anywhere from 6 to 9 months old, as evidenced. What does that mean, evidenced? What is evidence? Evidence are the things that makes you believe that something is true. Do you understand? So this means the fact that males often leave the pack when they're anywhere from 6 to 9 months old is an evidence that the coyotes reach maturity rapidly. You understand? By the fact that males often leave the pack when they're anywhere from 6 to 9 months old. Okay. Females, however, remain with their mother's pack for life. Females remain. What does that mean, remain? Remain means stay in the same condition or state, alright? So that means they stay with their mother's pack for life. What does that mean, for life? For life means for all their lives until they die. Okay? Alright. It's a harsh world for the male pups. It's a harsh world. What does that mean, harsh? Harsh means the condition being difficult, alright? Why does she say that? Because, why does he say that? Because, the male pups have to leave their pack earlier, right? Many die while on their own. That means many die while they are by themselves, alright? In fact, you use in fact when you want to talk about a different thing from what you have just said, or when you want to emphasize something. Only around 50% of them survive to adulthood. Only around 50%. What does percent mean? What does per mean, per? Per means in one. What does cent mean? Cent means 100. So percent means in 100. 50% means 50 in 100. Okay? Survive to adulthood. What does survive mean? Survive means continue to live and not die. To adulthood. What does adulthood mean? Adulthood is the state of being an adult, alright? Let's move on to the next.
50% of them survive to adulthood. Yes, you have a question?
Yes, Professor Kirk, I do. What about the way they communicate? I've heard that coyotes can bark like dogs. Is that true?
Indeed it is. Actually, coyotes use many different sounds to communicate with one another. Barks are one of them. For instance, a short bark may indicate the presence of danger. On the other hand, a long howl may let the rest of the pack know where the coyote is. Males use a variety of growls to show who the alpha male, the leader of the pack, is. And both males and females make various sounds when selecting their mates.
Okay, what is this part about? This is about how they communicate, alright? What about the way they communicate? What does that mean, communicate? Communicate means to share or exchange information, okay? Barks are one of them. What's a bark? Bark is a short, loud sound that a dog makes. For instance, a short bark may indicate the presence of danger. For instance, what does it mean? This is the same as a for example. Instance means example or occurrence of something happening, alright? A short bark may indicate. What does that mean, indicate? Indicate means show, okay? It may show the presence of danger. What does presence mean? Presence means being there, okay? On the other hand, a long howl may let the rest of the pack know where the coyote is. On the other hand, what does that mean? On the other hand is the same as while, okay, or whereas, while or whereas, okay, okay. So when talking about a different aspect, a long howl may let the rest of the pack know where the coyote is. What is a howl? Howl is the long, loud sound, long, loud crying sound that a wolf or a dog, usually a wolf makes. Okay, so bark is woof woof. Okay, and howl is ow. May let the rest of the pack know where the coyote is. Males use a variety of growls to show who the alpha male at the leader of the pack is. Males use a variety of growls. What is a variety? Variety means many things of the same of the kind. All right. So a variety of growls means many kinds of growls. All right. What is a growl? Growl is the low sound that a dog makes, okay, to show their anger, like "Arr." This is a growl, to show who the alpha male, the leader of the pack, is. The alpha male. What is alpha? Alpha is the first letter of the Greek language. So alpha means what? The most important. And both males and females make various sounds when selecting their males. Various sounds? What does various mean? This is the adjective of variety. It means many things of the same kind. Alright? When selecting their mates. What does select mean? Choose. When choosing their mates. Alright? So that was the text, and let's look at the question now. Did you see that? What is the main topic of the lecture? What will be the overview of coyotes, right? What is an overview? Overview is the general understanding or description, okay? So this is about all the aspects of a coyote, not just limited to one, which is the other options. Let's see. A, the mating habits of coyotes. This was mentioned, right? But this was just a part, not the main topic. A comparison of coyotes and wolves. There were no comparisons of coyotes and wolves. Comparison is what? Looking at two things and thinking about their differences and similarities. D, forms of animal communication. Oh, communication, not